this car. It's really running sweet. It is. It's running real good. Knock on wood. It is. It's doing pretty good. No engine lights on. I'll be throwing some more of that cat cleaner in for sure. Because April's gonna come around. I'm gonna need this to pass inspection, which every year I can't even believe I'm still driving this thing, that it's still on the road, but it is, so let's just take it up as high as I can go. Whatever. So what, it burns oil. Too bad. Could burn, it could be real bad, and there could be white smoke coming out the back, then I'd have to say goodbye to the car. I've gotten some stuff done today, but I got to go get a Red Bull because I got more to do tonight. I got to go in there and look at the mermaid some more and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish that thing. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I got to see if I got pink paint that I need, and I also need this liquid snow stuff. It's not liquid snow. It's like Christmas snow stuffy spray. I put that on the stuff I'm turning into coral. It gives it like a different texture. So I need to try and find a can of that. I don't know where I put it, but I used to have a lot. Oh, I think I know where it is. Speaking of not knowing where something is, I can't find my freaking sunglasses. It's fucking so annoying. They could only be one place. In someone else's car. Seriously. That's the only place it could be. They were over, but I had a Sasquatch skull here that I was documenting for the Smithsonian. Wanted to see it, so I was doing some documentation. When I was here, I put the sunglasses by the Sasquatch skull, and I don't know. Now they're not there. It's like gone. Oh fuck! Look, we got green going up the mountain now. Kick ass. I was gonna tell a story, but I'm not gonna tell it. How about that? It was somebody else's story, so I don't want to tell it. It was sort of interesting. Nah, I'm not going to tell it. It was personal. It was personal. Yeah, sorry. They went through some trauma, told me some story, and I was like, what are you going to do? What else? I don't know. That's it. Got to get the motorcycle out of the barn. It's taking up space. And it's warm, so I think what I'm going to do is get it out when I get home this afternoon or tonight. And I'm going to tarp it because it's summer now, so it doesn't get rained on. Put a tarp over it, or put it at the very front of the garage would work too. So I think that's what I might do. Keep it in the garage, but I almost got it out and rode it today. I don't need to be on a motorcycle. That was me as a kid. That was me when I was young. Too old for that. Well, not really. Not according to my dad. He was riding a bike at 78. 78, or maybe it was 80. I don't know, but he was old. He was old, and I was like, man, you better stop riding that thing. Ah, no, I'm all right. What's your wife say? Ah, she doesn't care what I do. I'll do it, and if she did, I'd do it anyway. That's what he said. Which I don't know if that's necessarily true, because they were together a long time, and they got along great. I think my dad was talking shit, trying to act like the tough guy. But he was with Susan a long time. I like Susan a lot. She was a lot like my dad. Maybe didn't believe Fox News as much as my dad, but was Republican. But she was a lot younger than my dad too, like 30 years or something, 35 years, something like that. She got a brain tumor, and she died like about a year and a half after my dad died, which is really weird because she was so much younger. So I gotta get a thingamajig. I gotta get something to drink here. I gotta see if I can find a mask. Maybe. I'm wearing these, man. I'm not gonna stop wearing them yet. I think there's gonna be a problem. What kind of flu do you have a spike in the summer? See my point? I could live risky. Yeah, okay. Watch this. This is... No, fuck no, man. I'm gonna get my fucking booster. I don't want it. I don't want this. My booster's fucking... My first booster's failing. I don't want it, man. I'm fucking 59 today. I'm an old piece of shit. I'm not that much of a piece of shit, but... Is my key in here? I don't want it, man. Getting sick's a bummer. You know what? I could tell that story. My friend told me. But the thing of it is, it's just sort of boring, and I'll tell you why. It's because it is. It's just everybody's like dealt with it. I don't know if she's ever dealt with it because she always like runs away. You know, like runs away before somebody dumps her. So that's the story, and she was upset. I'm like, well, you know, that's life, you know. It's like I was saying, like the other day, like about Shakespeare. Man, that guy. Some of his stuff is plagiarized. I think he stole from like some other writers, but it doesn't matter because he was amazing. The stuff that he wrote about is like it's still the human condition, and still like the same shit that we have today. It's exactly the same. You know. We haven't changed that much since we became modern man. We have better dental. That's about it. Better medical. We have cleaner water. You know? We know that UFOs are coming to this planet, right? We know that for a fact. Now, thanks US government for finally saying something. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Take your Red's hard apple cider. She's got a big old... Well, she has a big... She's big but she's a big old, like, quart with her, too. I'll be someplace and I'll see some fucker buying a 12-pack early in the morning. It reminds me of me back in the day. Like, I would do that and just be like, fuck. But these are an old duffer, meaning, like, older than me, even. I'm amazed whenever I hear of one of my friends that's still drinking. Like, God, aren't you fucking tired? That shit, I know somebody that my age that quit drinking, I don't know if he's managed to pull it off, but man, it fucks with your mind. I'll tell you, he's not really like, he's not easy to deal with. He's turned into sort of like an unlogical guy. But then I don't know. It takes about a year for your head to like recuperate. It takes a while. 6 months you'll feel better. A year you'll feel even better. It's just bullshit. This is a thing that I do. It's like I go for a drive just to get out away from the house. Just go drive around. Maybe I'll see something. I don't know what that would be. So UFO, when I'm streaming, I'm gonna switch the camera on, get it on there if I can. Because you know what? Nothing's too good for you all. I'm here to entertain. Art is about entertainment. That's true. That's why we have art. It's about entertainment. God, it's fucking nice. Thank God. If it was winter right now, I'd be fucking mess. This weather though. I was gonna say it's rutting season, but it's not. Rutting season's in February, maybe? Or the fall or something. The deer drop their babies in May and June. Don't bother the babies, you see, they're nestled in grass. The mother's off feeding, she's gonna come back. Jesus Christ. You know, there'll be some asshole on YouTube this year that's, look at the baby I found abandoned. You fucking asshole. You fucking loser. Don't pet them either. Don't touch them. God damn. Don't do it. It's not your business. They don't need your help. And you fucking jerks that want to do this, I'm sorry, it just bothers me, you know. Coyotes need to eat, foxes need to eat, the flies need to eat. Just leave the baby alone. You don't know that it was abandoned. You want it to be abandoned because you feel shitty about yourself and you want to feel better. And you want everybody to know that you're a really awesome person for taking the baby deer home and feeding it. So whenever you see that on YouTube, know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a dick. Give me a fucking break. Sport to them. It's like they're such losers. There's so many losers on YouTube, it's not even funny. So many losers, period. I don't know what to say. At least 50% of the population. No, the majority of people are good. That's true. I would say, but there's at least 40% that are pieces of shit. Maybe 30% are pieces of shit, and then like, I don't know, like some are misinformed, you know, they can't help it for some reason, they're just a dick, an idiot, whatever. This is my season, by the way. Loving it. Man, I'm loving it. I went out, and I went to, where'd I go this morning? I went to Walmart. I was going to go get my shit for my chin-up bar that I did not get. Next time, it's not going to cost anything. I got this all figured out. Piece of black pipe, right? Like about that long, about 2 feet long. I'm going to drill a hole in it on each end, and then I'm going to put like those kind of eye screw things in. I'm going to hang it from the chain, from the ceiling that way. I got it all figured out. Black pipe, definitely. I just, I need something that I can kind of grip onto. I do something with that. I can make it easier to grip too. Like, I could use plastic dip or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try it first, like raw metal like that, and see how it is. I also thought this. A dowel rod. A dowel rod, you know, an oak dowel rod about this big, this, you know, would hold my weight. It would. But definitely, man, I'm fucking 103. No, I'm not. I'm probably 132 or something right now. Give or take. Maybe a little give. But I thought about wood too, because wood, oak like that is not going to bust. You're talking about a span of like this much, you're not going to really be putting too much stress on it. I'm debating whether I make it out of wood. I mean, metal really is sort of overkill. Oak, that's that thick, I don't. Nah, I'm going to do metal. I'll do metal. So I was thinking, like, you have to drill holes in it, right? And that'll weaken that area. So I'll do metal. Maybe there's something other than black pipe. All I need is pipe. This black pipe, you know, is so cheap. Let's see what they got. It does it. All it has to do is be metal, and then I'll drill a hole on each end and use the, you know, I mean, maybe I got something around the house. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. How worrisome. God, look at it. So, love it. None of my plants are up. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think I might have seen spinach coming up. Might have seen some spinach. That's good. I'll plant some more spinach. I'll throw some potatoes in tomorrow. I don't know why. Why am I putting in potatoes? Potatoes are so. Why am I doing that? Sweet potatoes, yes. I wish I had slips, but I did not add because those are fucking great in New York. Not hot, it's not cold, it's perfect. No mistake. I don't know. Now they can't be around my property. I'm not having any trouble. I did get some off just in case, like going in the woods. I want to go find more else. That, I'm looking at the trees. I'm thinking 2-3 more days. There's probably black morels are up right now. Yeah, there might be some, there's going to be a rain, and then right after the rain I'm going to go low. So ground's, it's warm, it just needs some moisture, and it's going to pop up. I'll look at Cinnamon Lake or something, wherever. My giant mushroom's turning out good. I'm good. I'm loving that. I'm gonna start another slip ring table. I've never seen anybody do that in a gallery. I don't see anybody that stuff really looks like mine. So I don't really have to worry. I've never seen anybody do a slip ring. Finishing it. I want to show. God, I could get one this fall, maybe. If this stuff finishes up, when it's close, I just have like this snafu on the Mermaid. I got a little issue. So I got a little issue. It's a rather big issue, but I can make sure. I'll get it going. I like this here, this area. Should probably bring my. I used to bring Ike here. There's a little pond over there. This is where I work on my car. It's flat, and nobody's here, so it's off the highway. You can take those ramps, those rhino ramps, drive it up there. Which I hate getting under it, but I'm sort of getting used to it now. It's like, whatever, you know, if it falls on me, I gotta go some way, right? It's clear that my fear of death is different than it was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was really having issues. And all those years before it, like for 15, 20 years before that. But on the same hand, I had a fear of death, but I also flirted with death all the time, so it really doesn't make any sense. That was my deal. Like, that's why I would go duck hunting by myself and shit. But I don't care. Gotta go sometime. It's beautiful. There's fish in that little pond too. I think I tried fishing it once. There's too much like moss growing in it. But there's like small bass in it. I love the sounds. It's a red-winged blackbird. Someone calling back. The cattail is on the edge of the pond. There's moss down it. There's brown moss at the bottom, and they're starting to come up. They're really edible at this point, but I don't want to deal with it. If I was going to deal with it, I'd just put on some waders and go out there and get it. There's a car behind me. There's a copper. What are you doing here, sir? Nothing. I'm live streaming and drinking a Red Bull. I hear crows. Sam's room so bitchin'. It does. I gotta take the thin set. I gotta get this back in the house. And I think I know how I'm gonna do this on Sam's room. First, I gotta sand the thing as flat as I can get it, and then I'll start using the thin set to seal those cracks and if there's anything uneven. I don't even know if I need to do that. Like if I just sand it flat. I use the thin set down in the green screen room downstairs, and I'll paint that floor. That's what I need that for, the thin set and making art. I don't think I need to do it at Sam's. I just think I need to get it as flat as possible and then see if I can overlay the floor on masonite. Use masonite as a substrate or whatever you call it. I just couldn't tell. I was looking at that Tile Masters, like the planks. It was reasonable. It's like 89 cents. 89 cents a square foot, right? I thought that's cheap. Sam's thing's probably 250, you know? 250 square feet. I think that's cheap for Sam's room. But I'm looking at them, I'm taking two, and I'm trying to put them together. You know, you'd think it'd be like a tongue and groove. I just get, you know, I could probably ask somebody in Home Depot. I'm gonna get on YouTube and see how you install that shit. Ooh, look at that, 2 wood ducks, a male and a female. They make a whistling sound when they fly. I think there's a wood duck house over there. Department of Conservation puts them up all over the country, in every state that has wood ducks, which is all over. I gotta get the barn like more cleaned out on that other side that's really filthy. So if I could do an installation in the barn, and I have everything running, lighting and everything, and then I could just, here you go, here it is. Give me a date if you want to show it. That's my plan. There's a finch out there. That thing's almost the size of a hummingbird. God, they're small. I didn't put sugar water out for the hummingbirds because I know that this is riveting, isn't it? Because of the avian flu, it spreads like that. So I don't want to do it. Like, my neighbor feeds birds. I know she loves birds, but I don't want to cause a problem. Like, I don't, Then she's like, I'll put her on this thing of like, well, Peter thinks I'm an asshole because I'm not going to get rid of the seed, I'm not going to say anything. I like them. I do. I like them. She reads. She would know about the avian flu. Maybe she thinks it's not that big of a deal. I see it as a huge problem. It could be a huge problem. There's several strains out there, and there's the pox, the bird pox, the avian pox. Man, if we lost the birds, right? Say all the birds, like, the population just gets decimated. That's extinction for us too. You can't lose it would not go well. I'm telling you, it would not go well. I mean, you could just let the bird pandemic run its course, but it's also gonna hit it. It's just like we're not really around them like that. I mean, I get birds, but mine are indoors. I'm not around like wild birds. So it's respiratory droplets, I believe. It's another one of those. The pox thing is like supposedly gross. Bird pox, they get all these pox on their face and shit. I'm gonna think it's shingles when they get older. Listen to this baby purr. I'm really happy about the car running so good. I wouldn't drive it any drive it any distance or anything. It's 2005, it's a piece of shit, but for driving around here, I'm fine with it. This is all I need, really. It's got wheels. It does. It's got wheels. I'm happy with it. It's all right. I'm going to do the same thing this winter. I'm going to tape the windows up so I don't freeze my ass off and snow don't come in here. And just keep an eye if it's going to rain and then put that window up. You can leave that window down. It really don't matter. It don't matter. It doesn't. It's this car. Come on. Real job, man. person I know is gonna get a real job. Why? Why would you want to do that? So much responsibility. Shit. And this job would be insane. I don't know, like, it's like I had that one doctor years ago that said, I don't know how you kids live like this. She's talking about me and my friend. We're about the same age. We're probably both in, maybe 40 or something. No. I was older than that. And I said, what do you mean, like what? No job security and no insurance. How do you live like that? Did you want to have a family, or do you want to have a family? Like, like that? Well, no, I want to make art. She's like that, okay. It really isn't being used. So I would think that it's being used. I don't know, man. I think that they're slowing my data rate. My phone bill changes on the 17th. So I'll see if I get a better stream. Because it keeps cutting out. That's what I think it might be. I got it, I'm streaming on 720.